After I left Starfleet, I made it my life's work to reunite the Romulans with their Vulcan brothers. For many years, I lived among them and waged a campaign of peace. Live long. 21 years ago, the star of the Hobus system went supernova and sent a wave of devastation across the quadrant. I promised to save the Romulan homeworld. I failed. The planets Romulus and Remus were destroyed. Countless billions were killed. My home, my friends, my life, all are memories. Time does not stop for one man, and neither does history. The chaos in Romulan space gave the Klingon Empire an opportunity to expand its territory. Today, Jimpock, the Chancellor of the High Council, traded diplomacy for the tip of a blade. Only in battle, Jimpock says, is a Klingon truly Klingon. The Federation did its utmost to preserve its alliance with the Klingons, but war was inevitable. The Romulans want revenge for their lost world. The Dominion is rebuilding its forces. Now the Borg have reappeared, and the Alpha Quadrant balances on the edge of ruin.
Resistance is futile. Warning, ship is under attack.
The fate of the galaxy rests in your hands.
Keep firing!
Hello, humans and non-humans alike, and good ever applies to you. Today we are back on Star Trek Online Starfleet Let's Play, where I need to talk to myself. I'm a captain, not Captain Tark, sir. I am Commander Libertad. Captain Volbok ordered me to come with him to your location.
Always good to follow the orders of your superior officers.
You know what happened with your communications?
These cadets were the unfortunate victims of a Klingon ambush. Captain Taggart is dead, and the ship is under the command of this cadet. The Renown was escorting them back towards space dock, but when we could not raise the Kittimer, I deemed it imperative to alter our course and assess the situation. Captain Yim, what is your status?
Okay, apparently since Volok can't keep his mouth shut, let's
I'm troubled by the anomalies in this system, and if they're affecting long-range communications, then they're doubly a cause for concern. Let's do this by the numbers. We've already launched 9 probes. Now that they're active, we can do an in-depth scan of the anomalies.
Then do it.
With all 3 ships collecting data, we should be able to complete this quickly and formulate a course of action. The Renown has the largest science team, so I recommend we send our data there for analysis. Any questions?
No questions, sir. I'm confident my crew is up to the task. Yeah, I'm talking you people up, so you better not embarrass me.
You're quite confident for a cadet. You remind me a bit of myself when I was an ensign. Of course, I wasn't commanding a ship back then. Let's see how you perform before you start claiming that chair full time.
Understood, Jay.
Press right on the
Phew, I was worried to throw out the recording exec, so I hit the PlayStation button. But it doesn't look like it. Phew, it usually does that. Yeah, I saw my life flash before my eyes. Better have a heart attack. Can't feel my lungs. Of course I'm confident in my crew. My crew is capable. Most of us are cadets, but we're extremely capable. Hey, why is full impulse recharging? I don't remember that being an issue. Ever, in fact, being an issue. I was meant to be in this chair, so you can just shut up and follow my lead.
Reports indicate traces of gamma radiation, but there's something off in the readings.
Well, let's fly through them and see what happens. Best way to test these kind of things out. I'm sure nothing could go wrong.
Kittimer here. Are you seeing the same gamma radiation levels that we are? I'm not sure that a normal scan will be enough. We might need to do a full multiphasic reading.
I've determined there is a problem with our sensor's tachyon settings. Wait. Oh, please tell me that's not the fucking time travel thing.
My chief science officer, Commander Davis, had suggested the same thing, but it seems you're already aware of it. Good work. We'll perform a reverse tachyon pulse wave and see if that solves the issue. Report your findings once your final scan is complete.
Understood. Wait a second. Okay, no, it's just I'm pretty sure, and I thought it was Star Trek, right? Where tachyons are like the time travel, like, oh, you have tachyons on you? You've been traveling through time! You asshole!
Deflector dish is realigned for reverse tachyon pulse wave, sir.
Engage. Reverse tachyon pulse wave.
Picking up a transwarp signature. It's right on top of us! The BORG!
Ship is under attack.
Back into
Lower
the
your
road.
shields and prepare to be boarded. All life forms will be assimilated.
Target
Yeah, no
shield
thank
has
you.
failed.
I would rather not be assimilated. You won't take me without a fight, BORG.
The Kittimer is under attack. Use full impulse to reach her quickly.
I don't need you to tell me how to use full impulse. I have been a
Hold up on the
captain for
D-pad
several
to
hours.
activate and deactivate full impulse.
I have been a captain for less than an hour. I know exactly how this ship works. Time to go save some idiots. I mean, fellow Starfleet officers.
From this time forward, your culture will adapt to service
Oh,
ours.
simulated Jamhadar. Never seen that before. It's actually pretty new. Usually I'll have a very uniform humanoid appearance. Alright then, Kittimer, what's your status?
This is the emergency medical hologram aboard the USS Kittimer. I am requesting assistance from any Federation vessel in range. I've lost contact with the bridge. I am unable to contact Commander Davis for new instructions.
EMH, give me a situation report. I'm assuming BORG have beamed onto the bridge and are trying to assimilate everyone.
The Kittimer is being overwhelmed by BORG boarding parties. These BORG are different than the ones in my history records. They seem disconnected somehow. They're strange, but still quite dangerous.
Can you hold it on your own? We have problems of our own to deal with.
I am an emergency medical hologram, not a miracle worker.
Now I gotta ask shit. Captain Bullock, what should we do?
The BORG were brutally efficient on the Kittimer. The emergency medical hologram may be in command simply because no one else is fit to do so. The BORG have not been seen in the Alpha Quadrant in decades. Their arrival cannot simply be a coincidence. However, I hesitate to speculate without the full data from all of the probes.
What do you need us to do?
I will send teams to aid the Kittimer. You will have to finish the scans. We need to know the extent of the BORG presence here. You must also inform me if you or your crew are unable to continue. The BORG evoke a strong emotional response that can rattle even trained Starfleet officers. A crew of cadets that have already survived a Klingon attack may be unable to cope.
You mean a crew of cadets that have already survived a Klingon attack may be better able to cope? We've already been through the shit.
We're scared. We all studied Admiral Janeway's BORG tactics, but no one thought we'd have to use them so soon. It's good that the Renown and Kittimer are here, but I know we need to be ready for the day when we're alone against the Collective. The counselors are already working with the crew. Do you want them to convey a message from you?
Yeah, let me be nice and not scare them more. I'll do everything I can to protect this ship and her crew from the Borg.
Understood. I'll tell the crew what you said and set a course for the next anomaly. If the Borg show up again, we'll be ready.
Very good.
I have linked the Iota point to your map. Scan there while we see to the Kittimer.
These are fucking Borg time travelers, aren't they? Aren't they? That's why they fucking seem disconnected and shit. They're completely disconnected from their actual collective because they
Please
fucking
transmit
time
the
traveled.
data so we may begin our analysis.
Transmitting data, but the tachyon thing is like the time travel particle.
We have your data, and our science team is analyzing it now.
What's the status of the Kittimer?
Our tactical teams have eliminated the Borg boarding parties on the Kittimer. Why do you ask?
Can we use the Kittimer to help analyze the data?
There is an 88.47% chance that you will need my help.
Agreed. Can you help Dornow and analyze the data we've accumulated in this system?
I have 75 million gigaquads of computer memory and an extensive library of files on military tactics and command strategies. I believe I can spare a few bits of processing power for you.
Okay, don't give me lip, EMH. Just analyze the fucking data. Honestly.
Borg transwarp signatures detected. Prepare your ship for combat.
They're firing.
crew.
I need help.
Get ready to kill.
Ship is under attack. Target shield has
Why
failed.
does Captain Janeway sound familiar? Hey, is that Voyager? Yeah, it's Voyager, right? I actually never seen Voyager. I've only like seen on and off Next Generation episodes. A couple of
More
them,
Borg!
and then the movie,
I don't know if we're ready
First
for this.
Contact movie. They're ready. Tell them to hold out. They aren't that scary. They're just assimilated members of other species, alright? Down! Well, part of the engines will go down. We want to avoid getting exploded today. This could be appreciated. Open fire.
Target shield has failed.
Yeah, I didn't. We're in torpedo range. Fire!
Maintain your composure. Logically, you can defeat the Borg with Admiral Janeway's tactics.
I'm completely composed. It's just some of my crew that
You
are a
are
little wonky.
Starfleet officers. You are prepared for this.
A giant fucking portal just opened
Multiple
up
Borg
behind
warp
us.
signatures detected.
Well, fuck.
It's an invasion force. We're outnumbered. There's no way we can...
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Oh, Lord, you're embarrassing
The
me.
Borg are departing, most likely for a more strategic target. Direct your fire at the remaining sphere. Focus your fire, and we shall prevail.
You don't need to tell me bowl something or other. I know exactly how to handle this. Wait, did the chat just go back to combat on that thing? It looks like it just went back to combat.
Direct hit.
Churn! You suck at churning, you Miranda class. Alright, Vokul, do we, blow
Here
this
is the
thing up?
situation as we see it. The Borg are using the Pollux system as a staging area for a larger invasion. Long-range sensors are already detecting inbound transwarp signatures. The most likely target for a first strike is the Vega system. There is a civilian colony there, and if the Borg could take it by surprise, they would have large numbers of new drones at their disposal.
And what is the status of the Kittimer?
The Kittimer was badly damaged, and there are many casualties. Captain Yim is gravely injured, but he will recover. We are still working on triage and restoring the Kittimer's critical systems. This leads me to our next course of action.
Yes?
You must go to the Vega colony and warn them that the Borg are coming.
And what will you be doing, Volok?
The Renown is better equipped to hold off further Borg attacks and assist the Kittimer. It is logical for us to remain here. We will delay the collective, but you must warn the colonists at Vega.
Yeah, I'm not gonna ask if they can stop the Borg, because they definitely can't, and apparently I don't need my crew getting any more scared than it already is.
We have to make our way to Vega as soon as we can, Captain. I just hope we're not too late to warn the colony. Are you ready to go?
I don't know. We've been delayed a couple of minutes, so by now I'm assuming almost all the colonists are assimilated. Borg work fast. They're efficient. They're machines. It's literally their...
Shields up, red alert!
Oh, bye-bye, Vola.
Warning, ship is under attack.
And goodbye, EMH. I guess you shouldn't have bothered taking the wounded. Because you're gonna be blowing up anyway.
It is imperative that you warn the colony at Vega of the impending attack. We will do what we can to hold off the Borg here in Vega and repair the Kittimer. Live long and prosper.
Congratulations,
You are now in
Lieutenant.
sector space. Here ships travel at warp speed between systems. Combat does not take place in sector space.
And going. Or you can just look at the map and go, I want to go there. Ah, so works much better for me. Okay, a bunch of shit I'm not even using. Thank you, I guess. And that's good, though. And wow, you guys really load me up on bridge officers right from the beginning, don't you? Shit. Well, now we just have 2 science officers. Is that really necessary? On the ground crew? Just resistance. What do you resist? We resist. Resistance. Okay, I think I may have been going something there, but I completely lost. I was going accidentally away. There's something I couldn't finish. Oh, whichever one happens first. Apologies for yawning, but it's actually getting pretty late for me. I hope you all appreciate the fact that I am well past what I would consider normal to be doing this. Appreciate it, or die. Assimilation of the innocents. Let's begin. How much time do we even have left?
We arrived before the Borg. Now my heart can start beating again. What are your orders, Captain?
Hail the colonists, we have to warn them, and the Borg will immediately show up.
Tyrell managed to establish a comm link with Willa Post, the administrator of Vega Colony. It's not a great signal, but it's the best we're gonna get. Putting her through now.
Greetings, Captain. Is there something I can do for you today?
Borg! Borg!
Repeat, please. Your signal is breaking up. Did you say the Borg? What about them?
The Borg are coming! The Borg are coming! And let me guess, Borg cut off our signal?
I have lost contact with Vega Colony, sir. Something is blocking all subspace signals in this area. Even our hails to the civilian ships are not getting through. There is a communication satellite nearby. It should boost our signal sufficiently to inform the freighters of the danger and warn the colony.
Hey, set a course with the satellite. And when we boost the signal, we can all kiss our pants because the Borg will show up, right?
Our hails are still blocked, sir. The Borg may be attempting to isolate the planet before they land. Your orders, sir.
Zorba, can I get transporter locks on the colonists?
Borg are jamming up any remote signals. It's not safe to beam through that. I think I can boost the gain, though.
Okay, now the Borg will suddenly
Transwarp conduits opening all over the system, Captain. The Borg are here.
Alright, let's assist isolated ships first.
Those civilian ships are right in the Borg's path. We have to help them.
Yeah, they're completely unarmed ships. Well,
Target's shield has failed.
Telemetry assistance, I guess. That's what Tachyon Beam does. And, oh, that just got like that. Ow. Yeah.
Target's shield has failed.
Well, shit, if I hear you, science officer was not effective. That Tachyon Beam? Yeah, I gotta remember that. My other ships. At least when I make the Gemidar, people remind me when I make
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Tachyon pulse thing. Don't
Target's
forget
shield has
Tachyon. Ah, you're in my way. Kindly die. Damn Borg. Yeah, that was Star Trek Next Generation First Contact movie, though. That was pretty good. And it's all the first season of, almost all the first season of the original Star Trek.
Captain, I have short-range communications. Long-range signals are still blocked. I can contact the planet and have informed Administrator Post of the situation. However, the Borg have already landed and are moving toward the colony. It may be more prudent to retreat back to the Renown, sir.
We're the only Starfleet vessel in the system. These people, we need to get up as many of them as we can, or they're gonna die. Or I guess be assimilated. It's not good.
Borg landing craft detected nearby. Captain, there are civilian ships engaging them.
Yay, they managed to put weapons on the damn ship.
Ship is under attack.
Well, send the damn message, lady.
Civilian ships, you are ordered to disengage and retreat. We will cover you.
No, don't tell them to disengage. If they want to fight the Borg, let them.
Target's shield has failed.
What are you doing? You got rid of our backup. Or as I'm docking
All
that
civilian
PK.
ships have safely warped out of the system, Captain.
They wanted to help. Let them. There are no other ships in the system. Help is not going to come for a while. We need all the help we can get. It's the fucking assimilation experts here, people. You're going to be load up evacuation. Right, fire support. A whole bunch of other shit. Are you even
Captain,
listening
the
to me,
Borg have
Flores?
landed, and the colony won't be able to hold them off for long. I recommend beaming down to Vega and getting as many people out as we can.
You know what, Tavarel, your idea? Let's go regroup with them now. So I don't have to deal with this shit. Wait, should I even be taking my first officer? I feel like that's a... we shouldn't take number one.
Captain, according to our readings, over half the planet is already assimilated by the Borg. At the rate they're progressing, the region we're in will be overrun in roughly 1 hour. And if that wasn't bad enough, the interference is affecting the ship's transporters.
Alright, we're just gonna manually tag
No,
people.
sir. I'll follow your lead.
Alright, tag, you're it. Run. No, it's not a tag. Okay, have fun. Let's go. Or save some people. And we're Starfleet. We follow prime directives.
That's one of those Borg ships from orbit. We too late?
Of course it's late. It's
Those
fucking
landing
Borg.
ships don't just carry drones. They can pump nanoprobes directly into the ground and the atmosphere. We need to hurry. The Borg will be in this area soon.
Tag. No. Okay. Ah, just a group of numbers and a generic civilian. Ah, that's hilarious. Alright, colonists, go hide.
Thank you. We didn't know if anyone from Starfleet got our distress signal, and we don't have any weapons. But we do have some spare armor suits for you and your officer. They're in the crates next to the gate. This code will open the gate. Please, Administrator Post and some of the others are still there. You have to save them.
Alright, I'll go rescue some people. Give me your armor. Inventory. Captain. Get body armor. You get body armor. We all get body armor. Alright, now I suddenly switched my uniform that I put
Oh
on.
no!
Okay.
We're too late!
Alright, just Flores, try not to get assimilated. I will kill you without mercy. Even if technically there is a way to unborgify you. I don't give a shit. I will still execute you. Okay. Hey, I'm trying to be not captured civilians. This shit ain't easy. Man, they have to do a string of numbers and then a generic columnist, huh? Hey. Time for you people to get out. Go, go, go. They're doing a good job of assimilation very well if they're killing people. And I need them alive to be assimilated, right? They're not actually zombies, are they? God. No. Even in death, you are never free. That's okay. That's okay. Alright, get ready to warp without me if you have to. I really should have left my number one on the bridge. Now that I think about it. But too late for that. I regret this foolish all that jazz or whatever the fuck this is. Hey, Administrator, you left.
I apologize for Coles putting a rifle in your face. If it wasn't for him, the Borg would have assimilated me by now. What's the situation? Are you bringing more Starfleet reinforcements?
We're the ones here. Libertad is in orbit.
I see. Then it's true. Vega is doomed. A single starship cannot hope to stop this. Still, there is more to do. Many citizens are hiding in their homes. We cannot abandon them to the Borg.
Yes, we can. Gotta abandon them or get assimilated. I'm abandoning their ass. I get my ass assimilated.
I know. Coles and I have been trying to get around the interference field. Thank you for tagging the people you found and getting them safely transported to your ship.
Definitely not everyone, right?
No, there are dozens more hiding out in the buildings. But Coles and I have a plan. We think a pattern enhancer will do the trick. With that, we can transport the remaining citizens to your ship. But first, I'd like to offer you some equipment. Vega was a trade colony, and this gear was intended to go to Starbase 65. I think you need it more.
Well, since I'm trying to save your ass, yeah, I need it more. Give me your shit. Shank you for it. Alright, I actually have to go get the equipment. Okay, what case?
You have received a kit appropriate to your profession. Press the Options button and open your inventory under the Ship and Crew heading. Select the kit in your inventory to equip it. With a kit equipped, you will have new abilities that you can perform in ground combat. Additional abilities in ground combat.
Alright, now let's set up this pattern enhancer. And apparently this is...
We have lowered shields for the transporter, sir. I will need to raise them at the first sign of Borg ships.
Alright, hopefully it won't
Pattern
be
enhancers are working, and not a moment too soon. I can hear the Borg moving this way.
Yeah, tell your citizens to get their
I'll
asses
do
over
that.
here, they're saying.
How long do you think you can hold off the Borg?
Like a minute or two. Fuck that, as long as he has to say no. I'm saying a minute or two. The fucking board.
Remember when we thought fighting a crazed Klingon was the worst thing that could happen today?
That was literally less than an hour ago, probably. We made it the same day. Shit.
Another group of civilians has beamed to the ship, Captain.
I know, they just did a fucking parade behind us. Trust me, I know. Get open fire. Destroy all our enemies. Destroy the enemies of the mighty Starfleet. Roar, and I'm tired. The slain of the fallen body. So tired. Trying to stay awake.
Shields are back up, sir, but more Borg vessels are warping to our location. We have detected a type of generator near your position. There is a 94.6% chance it is the device affecting our transporters. If you can destroy it, we will transport as many people from the area as we are able.
Thank you for everything you've done. Even though it was impossible to save everyone, those you did save will be forever in your debt.
Oh, I ain't finished yet. Kolos, come on.
Glad to do anything I can. I was born on Vega. There's no way I'm sitting by and letting the Borg take it.
All right,
Alright,
Koles,
then, let's get
you're
going.
gonna see friends who've been assimilated. Don't hesitate.
Yeah, well, we all never expect to see the Borg here. Or in our backyards. And, if you didn't hear the buzzer, that's all the time we have for this episode. So thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you like when I call subscribe. And remember to follow me on Twitter for channel updates, picture dogs and cats. Hey, we're also sorry about that. So compare humans and non-humans alike, and good never applies to you, and I'm probably gonna end up having to do this all over again. Yay.